even though it's new school boxing, I'm still a bit of an old school boxing head, do you know what I mean? But the way the world is now, you have to follow certain regulations and stuff, do you know what I mean? So I quite enjoyed it.
What did you learn?
Basically, just, like the rules of amateur boxing, like, even though I was in amateur boxing, just even daft stuff like about that could, like, when I take a boxer to a show, just having the right wraps. And I thought you could still use any old wraps. When I was boxing as an amateur, obviously the Team GB, they all got that old for you. But when I used to do the club shows, you just turn up with a pair of wraps and put them on. Now you got to have lengths and thicknesses and things like that. Just like daft little things like that. And then about the weights, about the allowances. Used to be kilo above or kilo below with me, but now in some situations, like the age as well. I used to think 13-year-olds can box a 14-year-old or a 12-year-old, but now obviously you have to go into the months now. And I know someone who recently got disqualified because there was 12 and a half months older than someone, I think, rather than the 12, or what was it been 18 months and 18 and a half, like basically 2 weeks too old. And they end up they knew this after the fight, so it ended up being a void bout, which is strange, but all them kind of things, man.
I learned quite a lot about matchmaking as well. Obviously, what you can give away, etc.
That was interesting. And the technical side of things and the boxing side of things, that would pass like flying colours. But there was a bit of knowledge, and I still need to go. But I'm going to do my level 2 as well. But it's a bit more in depth because eventually, I think before I do anything after my career, I definitely want to get a couple of national champions. I think that would to get a kid from the ground up, that'd be the bollocks.
So do you want to have your own gym?
Yeah, I have my own gym, or I'll go back to where I started, Burton Amateur Boxing Club, because it'd be good to give back, So definitely.
So it's fight week.
Mm-hmm.
The big rematch is incoming. This is for a lot of people probably the best fight minus the main event, just because of last time out. How's camp been in preparation compared to last time?
Hard again, but different. I know a lot more about him now than I did before. So you've got a few more specifics to work on, as well as working on your own style, your own flair, your own things. But it's been hard, we took ourselves to dark places a lot of times, good weeks and bad weeks, good days and bad days. But, I've come out the other side, the right side of it.
And who have you been sparring?
I sparred a few people. I did a few rounds with Daniel DeBar. I've had Arlo Stevens, really good fighter, Joe Bourne, Ezra Taylor, a guy called Wisdom, a guy called Mark, War Chief, just a bunch of good fighters,
Mm-hmm. So it has been this time round a bit more of a back and forth for both of you. Is it the media playing, or is it?
Yeah, of course, it's the media, and they try and get you to bite at each other, don't they? Like, I call them like professional shit stirrers. That's their job, innit? They want to get more views on there and all that, but it's not. I don't take it too personally. It's just a bit of business.
Once this is all done, can you see yourself being friends with him?
I'm not. I don't know about friends, but I wouldn't have a problem with him. He's all right. He's a good guy.
Yeah, and we did say off air, but styles make fights, and you've got yourself a very good dance partner.
Yeah, he's game. That's the most important thing. He's really game, and that's going to make for a good fight, because I'm game as well.
And how do you see the fight going?
I see it being competitive for a minute. I think my skills will come into play. I think my approach will be a bit different this time compared to last time. I think that he's going to come at me like a bull in a china shop. And I think once that plan doesn't work, I don't think he's got too many more options.
So lastly, the main event, massive fight, big 50-50. Who have you got?
Oh, it's been a struggle all week to decide this. And I've gone Beterbiev all the time, and I'm going to stick with him, even though I could be wrong. Bivell's very good.
Knockout?
Look at his record, it suggests so, don't it? So, yeah.
Would you say in the late rounds, do you think Bivell will make it competitive early?
Yeah, he's a master tactician, him. He looks like he can pop. I wonder if he can pop hard enough to... I'm not sure if he'll be able to pop as hard as Anthony Yard, and he kept Beterbiev off a little bit, made him think a bit. But eventually, I know boxing, and he's only so long you can do that for that style gets to you. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
So a lot of people are saying age will play a factor, and you'll grow old overnight, etc. They've been saying it about Arthur for years now.
I don't think so. I don't think so, mate. He's a disciplined man. Him. I know age and this and that. He's a disciplined man, mate. Fit as a fiddle. I can't see it personally, but we'll see.
Do you think his boxing ability is overlooked because of his knockouts?
Yeah, he's a sick boxer, mate. He's a sick boxer. He doesn't do anything extravagant. He does everything basic, but does it well and does it consistently. That's you know how important that is. You do rarely see of Proterbiev with his hands around his waist or losing shape or losing balance. His feet are under him. His hands are in good position. He can defend himself and he can attack you all the time.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you want to do next year? What is the plan in your career? The ideal 2025 for you?
Ideal 2025 will be to win this British title. Maybe defend it, depending on what other opportunities are about. If not, I don't mind. I probably won't mind even letting it go for the right opportunity. You know, I don't know, probably European level, or one of them matches. Obviously, Riyadh season, one of them matchups in between where it's another good fight from overseas. I want the rankings. I want to get into the top 10s of the governing bodies. I just really go for it. Do you know what I mean? Like put myself right amongst it.
Is there anyone in particular? I know we said off there. You mentioned one name.
I mean, yeah. I think if we're looking domestically, that fight with me and ADELAYE, I think that'd be a good fight. You know, I think there's a good build up there. He's a good fighter. We've got a bit of personal history. Nothing major, but enough to build a fight with. Do you know what I mean? So I think that'd be good.
Brilliant. Well, I wish you all the best and thank you for your time.
No worries, man.